tested no inlet, and it lost 40 horsepower in the middle. And I'm going to say it's probably something from turbulence, so the air is not as clean. So I'm leaving the inlet on, even though it's a 35-10-50. That goes to show you, removing the intake doesn't necessarily make more horsepower. I take a little bit of fuel out. I think maybe a little bit too spicy rich up there. I don't know, maybe not. Change the ethanol content and do another hit on the same exact boost. So far, 777 on like 35 pounds. That's 34 pounds. So, yeah, let me get at it. It's a beast and it's a monster, and I think it's on 34 pounds right now. The hood exit does not make a huge difference. I think maybe if I had the bigger exhaust housing on it, it would. But right now, as of right now, that does not matter. So the restriction could be in the turbo itself. So what I'm gonna do now instead is I'm gonna have charge pipes made and see what that does, rather than just doing the hood exit and leave the same exhaust. So apparently a 3-inch exhaust is plenty to make like 770. However, I'll say this, the wastegate is more open, so you can make more boost this way with the hood exit, 100%. But on to the next hit. All right, a little more boost, a little more fuel. We're about a pound less boost than we were before. It's also much hotter today, but yeah, man, it's still, dude, I can't believe it's still climbing out there. That's just nuts to me. That don't make no sense to me, man. That it's still climbing all the way out there at 8,700. Look at that. So I say the hood exit gives me more RPM, but I don't want to go past there, man. It's just no reason. So hot, the computer actually reset itself, so I had to go back in. We're gonna see. The timing looks good, everything looks good, the amount of time it wants, it's perfect. Let's see. 23 on, I'll be honest with you, it did not read as low as these do, bro. Joey's gonna be like, what the f? I'm just gonna add more in it right at like 8 grand and just, yeah. So I finally maxed out the high pressure pump at 8,500. So that's it, man. So I mean, I'd have to go down in ethanol content to prevent that, but I think that's good. That's more than I ever made. I made 843. Now I made 848, and I did it at 8,200. And yeah, dude, that's wild. Holy. I'm in shock. I am too, man. So it allowed me to add more boost just to make more power, but I ran out of, you could see I ran out of fuel up there. It went, it was just like, nope, thank you, see you later, have a nice day. Thankfully the methanol protects it, and you know, that's just is what it is. So final numbers, here you go, 848 at 8,200, and then I kind of just ran out of some fuel up there right around 85. I just can't feed the pump enough with the -6 line. But if I had revved to only like 8 grand and really put more in it, it would still make more. There's really just no point though, because I'm really squeezing hard on everything at this point to try to make that power. As you can see, I've got the torque way out to try to keep it as easy as possible in the engine, but it's still hard on the valve train and stuff to do this. But 848 is the highest number to date. and that I made. And to top it off, you can see that it's got a lot more filled in the graph. And I've never made this kind of number on this dyno. The other dyno years ago when I made 843, I gotta admit that thing did read higher than these do now. This dyno's a ball breaker, but man, what? And this is like, this would have been like 900 something on that other dyno at least. So I'm super impressed. And that's like 975 at the crank, guys. That's almost 1,000 horsepower. With zero smoothing, even with all the zero smoothing, I still have a good clean graph. Again, it's up there, but 848.98, sheesh, 850. Let's just call it 850 at 8,200 RPM. That is wild. And I'm very low boost on the bottom, like 24 pounds of boost. And just to document, I brought the temperature up, and the temperature was 95 degrees today. 95, like my arms are soaked in sweat. I'm soaked in sweat. Yeah. Again, it's like the dyno curse for me. I come on.